Welcome, everybody, to Comedy and Crumpets. Thank you to everybody tuning in right now. I'm Dylan Mandlsohn, coming to you all the way from Toronto, Canada. This is Pat Treuer, my wonderful co-host here, coming all the way from the mountains of Colorado.
Comedy, Comedy, Crumpets, and we're back. Gonna have a good time. Yes, we're back.
Yeah. Pat's kind of like a human motorcycle. He really revs up like that. He's great.
Zero to Pat in no time at all.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, we've got some of our favorites already. Look at who's back.
Look at this. Happy Thursday. Favorite day of the week. Love you guys. Thank you, Blair. That's wonderful. So for those of you that are new to Comedy and Crumpets, what we like to do here is do a little catch-up of what our week was like and then get into some trending issues and then ended up with a little fun facts, you know?
Fantastic.
So we're going to throw a little bit of there and there may or may not be a crumpet or two. Probably not.
Not one. We're not having waiting crumpets today.
Yeah, it's always a disappointing thing for a lot of people that are waiting.
A lot of Brits, they don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, oh geez. But so we're here to have some fun, and we'd love to hear from you too. Feel free to message us. Ray Turner, thank you for joining us again, big guy. Ray's coming all the way from the UK, which where most of you aren't like all the way from. We're actually all the way from because we're from Canada and America over here. My crumpets are delicious. Yes, thank you, Mom. Thank you. That's nice to volunteer. She doesn't even have a store, but thank you. Ray, hope you're doing well. That's so nice. Even the people that watch are nice to each other. It's a really cool vibe here. Thank you to everybody joining us for the very first time. I'm feeling really good because last week I had a migraine for over a week. Over a week, I was dealing with a migraine. And now, corn in my teeth. It's tough. I was eating some just before.
Gives me a bit of a migraine to look at. How'd it go? So you were miserable last week at the show, and all the concerned viewers, thank you again. Your love and wishes for Dylan were well felt. How did it go, though? How did it ride out? Let's walk us through what happened at the end of last week.
It's really interesting. I mean, people that get migraines, they really know what it's all about. It's so because it's really difficult to describe the pain. It really felt like an alien inside trying to push its way out. Like a Hollywood movie. It hurt so much, 360 around my head, and then eventually just kind of centered to the front of my hood and was just trying to get out. It was tough, man. It was tough. It was tough. Over a week. Just glad to hear it pass, man. Thank you, Ray. Very, very thank you. Thank you very much. Love the England warmth.
That was your first migraine?
Yeah, of anywhere near recent memory, I had that. So you can imagine anytime you get sick in a hardcore way, just like it's COVID. I got COVID.
Yeah, how many times did you think that?
Many times, many moments of the day. You know, something that hurts that much, and everyone's just, I don't think it was. I think it was just a migraine of how I don't know it landed on me. But, there it was. There it was.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Listen, you're talking about the symptoms.
I'm going to tell you what, I do have a theory. I have a theory. I got a theory about this, okay? I got into a very heated argument. Looking fresh and daisy, Dylan. Thank you, Colin. No cute pun name this week.
No, we appreciate the honesty, Colin.
Yeah, Colin's being authentic this week. And thank you for returning.
Oh, boy, is that terrific.
So I got into a pretty heated argument with my sister just before I got this migraine. It really was it was the day of.
Yeah.
So my sister and I love my sister. She's one of my best friends, but she is a type A personality.
Okay.
And she, I'm a sharer. I'm like, hey, if I got it in the fridge, it's yours. Just get in there, man. Have at her. Mi casa seu casa.
Yeah.
My sister, who has 2 children and a husband, is the exact opposite of me when it comes to every morsel of food accounted for. Okay, my children, they're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. That's my sister. So my parents, they own a lake house, a cottage in Canada. We call them cottages. In America, they call them lake houses. I'm not sure what they call them in England, but we have one. So my sister decides to take her family up there for 5 days. I meet her there on day one.
Okay.
She comes, she says, I've packed 3 weeks worth of food for the 5 days that we're going to be here.
Great.
Okay. So I grabbed a peach, and I from a basket, an unusually large basket of peaches. Like, she packed enough food to sink a Viking ship. Okay, it was tremendous.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot
of food.
Think about it.
Yeah.
A Viking ship is a big ship with big Vikings plus everything they raped and pillaged. Big. That's a lot of food.
Those boys work up an appetite. Okay.
They
Yeah. Right. And my sister was prepared for all of them. Just big gruff. Hey, that's what we're doing. We're gonna rape and pillage. Did Ashley pack for us? That's my sister's name. Probably shouldn't have even outed that. Maybe we'll call her
Vikings. Yeah.
whatever.
Like they're going over to join William Wallace.
That's right.
Yeah, right, Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Just
gotta hit
crazy.
the door.
It's free. Did you bring the peaches?
Yeah.
Anyway,
How do
so
he kill this?
yeah. So
Keep it around.
I grabbed a peach, right? And I take a bite of the peach, and my sister notices that I have taken a bite of one of her peaches.
Uh-oh.
And her eyes turn completely black. And she rose 3 feet off the ground. Everything behind her went dark. Lightning hit our lake house on a sunny day. And she, how dare you take a peach from my family? I swear to God, that's exactly how it went down.
Oh, golly.
And I'm standing there with a half-bitten peach, just like, oh God,
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. My 6-year-old niece looks at me and she says, "You shouldn't have taken a bite of the peach, Uncle Dylan. You shouldn't have done that."
Oh, God. Do you know what you've done?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You know what kind of hurt you're bringing upon the whole family because of
Yeah.
the result of your selfish
Oh my God,
actions?
my sister she goes completely nuts. So I leave. I was going to spend a lot more time up there, but I'm like, I'm out of here. This is insane. Yeah, I love my life. So a week later, my headache subsides, and I call my sister, and I say, "Hey, what's with you and that freaking peach?"
Oh,
Okay.
Good call. Call it out.
And I call her out because I'm not afraid of her, but I don't want to argue with her in the heat of the moment.
Based
right?
on your story. Yeah.
Yeah. So she says, "Dylan, you don't understand. I have a very picky 6-year-old, and she doesn't eat a lot, and she's just very particular. She doesn't eat when she's supposed to." I said, "Wait, whoa. When was the last time you heard a 6-year-old starve to death because she lived in a house completely full of food and 2 loving parents? Is that common? 6-year-olds? She died. We love her to death with tons of food. She's gone now. She didn't eat a thing."
She only eats peaches. That's all she can eat.
You want to know something? And if she ate if that 6-year-old ate the amount of peaches that was brought to that cottage for her to eat, diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah, or diarrhea, or just die. I'm not kidding. I don't care how she paced herself over those 5 days. It's death by peaches.
Yeah. Die and diabetes. Die. Diabetes. And the other one, diarrhea.
It's really bizarre because my sister really does fill her whole house. You would walk into my sister's place and you would think you accidentally walked into a Costco. I mean, it is insane. Yeah, it's not like she's just like we only have a precious amount of peanuts and a little corn and it's like a smorgasbord. It was just like, are you supplying Whole Foods? Is that what's like? Did you get into that game?
We got the swimming pool of milk out back. Don't go in it.
Exactly. Exactly. We got the pool filled with milk. Yeah.
Do not put that straw in the pool. That is not for you. She only eats peaches and drinks milk from the swimming pool.
That's right. Their beds are made of Jello. Easy does it, everybody. Yeah, it's
Don't eat those damn peaches, Dylan.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Like parenting. I know parenting's hard. I know, but I mean, like, the parents, they add so much more nonsense to the parenting, right? Even my 6-year-old niece is just like, that's just crazy.
I'm gonna tell you, most parents are awful. Most parents awful, and here's why. Because most parents just failed at whatever endeavors they had in life, and they're like, time for me to put some unreasonable expectations on a new human being because I didn't make it.
No. Yeah. I don't, parents, I think, forget that they're people. You know what I mean? But their children look at them as like they're heroes.
Yeah.
Every parent is a hero. And you got to ask yourself, am I a hero? You're not.
No.
You're not qualified for this
Not
job.
even close.
There's a very big difference between loving your kid and being a good parent to that kid.
Yeah.
And
tell me that difference.
The difference is people, they just, I love my child so much. How dare you? Now, excuse me while I give them absolutely everything while they don't master their environment. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like
That's good.
They offer their children with so much entitlement and raise them to think that the world revolves around them. That is I think the big issue with millennials. It's just this bubble wrapped painting, this bubble wrap parenting and all that stuff. It's just brutal, man. I'm scared to death to have kids because I don't feel qualified. You're welcome, world.
Yeah.
I've taken in my own inventory and I do not want to mess up a child's life.
Right.
And I know a lot about parenting. I do because I've studied it. I've studied the psychology of it. It is very difficult. And my sister goes, well, you don't have any idea what it's like, Dylan, because you can't imagine a world that you haven't lived yet. I'm like, actually, no, I can. That's why I didn't become a cop.
Yeah.
Or a firefighter or a nurse. God bless them. God bless them. But I imagined that life and it didn't seem like it was for me. Yeah. So, yeah, I can. And I can also say that you're way, way high strung for the job. Well, you probably shouldn't say that. No, I should. Because you are. And no one's going to call you out on your own shit. Love you.
Not watching this. Yeah. Love you. Listen, that peach story happens with my mom. She says, well, if she's like, Pat, you only like peaches? Well, you better figure something else out. That was it. I remember I badmouthed my mom's cooking at 8 years old. She goes, you're going to cook your meals then. And she stopped cooking for me as an 8-year-old. And I just lived off Stouffer's and Red Baron pizzas, microwave. I didn't have an interest to learn how to cook. And, I got to go to the grocery store and just pick out what I wanted. So, of course, it was Stouffer's lasagna and Red Baron pizzas. Hence the weight that I'm still trying to lose.
Yeah. Well, now, look, I love my mom, and I think she's done a great job. She's cooked for me my whole life. And guess what? I don't know how. And that's not, and I'm like, yeah, I could call that out. And then my mom, who's watching the show right now, could go, well, sweetie, maybe you should cook your own dinner. I'm like, no, Mom, I don't want to cook my own dinner.
Yeah. Even remarkable, you really still live with her. Yeah.
I still do. Ladies.
How old are you? 39?
39 years old, yeah.
Yeah, that
39.
also makes you a millennial, by the way.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Listen.
Well,
what can we call them? What do we call the ones that we want to talk about? The younger ones, the ones that you were referring to in the general mass generalization.
I believe I'm first year of the millennials. I'm 1980.
Oh, you're a first year millennial.
I'm a first year millennial. Yeah. So I led the charge.
And 6 year ones we got to worry about.
You know what? It's the baby boomers' fault that I am the way that I am. I can't change, man. They did everything for me.
Goddamn parents. Ruining everything.
The parents, man. I don't have a job because my dad didn't get me one, man. I don't know, man.
You know, another reason why you're an expert at parenting is because you're able to have an adult view of what it's like to still be parented.
Yeah, and most parents make it look horrible. You know, like the lack of sleep, the lack of the lose of money and all that stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Me neither, man.
Like an old one. Thanks, Blair. Thank you. Love that.
Yeah, viewers, if anybody's watching, you haven't watched this marvelous piece of work we put together every week, feel free to just say pretty much whatever you like in the comments. Throw some stuff at us. Make fun of us. If the stories are running long, tell us the stories are too long.
Yeah, just say, all right, time to cut it off now. Let's move on.
Next story.
And you know what? We will. So check this out. Let's move on to some new stuff. My daughter's millennial. I'm a friggin' boomer, apparently. Ray, you know what? If the shoe fits, unfortunately, that's what you are.
Oh, excuse me. That was a wet cough. I want everyone to know that was a wet cough.
Okay.
Every cough you got.
COVID.
Every cough you got to explain these days. That was a wet one.
I know.
That was a wet one.
Okay, check this out. Did you know that KFC is changing their slogan? They're actually, I'm sorry, they're not changing it. They're getting rid of their slogan, finger licking. They're getting rid of it because they don't find that it's COVID friendly or COVID appropriate today. Now they're going to bring it back, but they're going to bring it back when it's deemed appropriate to bring it back, right? So I've thought of a few slogans for them, for the interim. How about colon clogging? How about that? How about night sweating? How about that? Does that one work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we could go with scale breaking. How's that, KFC?
Meat sweats. Okay. Meet the meat sweats. How about that? Meet the meat sweats.
Yeah,
Okay.
random, but Pat, your skin looks amazing. I don't know if you're doing something different or using a light, but your skin looks fab.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
Blair-
that's Blair. That is so nice of you to say.
Two things going on here, Blair, to address what your very nice compliment. One, I'm just happy as ever, and two, very bad internet connection today. So,
That'll do it. That'll do it.
yeah.
We cough, okay. Wet fart bad.
Wet cough, not we. Wet
What-
cough.
Wet
Wet cough.
wet
okay.
cough, okay. Wet fart
We
bad.
cough, okay. Wet cough, bad.
I can't tell if Colin's like a caveman. I can't tell. KFC best eaten with gloves on. Yeah, that's true. Oh geez, because those gloves are getting oiled up. I'll tell you that much,
When's the last time you had KFC?
buddy. Like over a decade. I haven't eaten it. You know that a lot of KFCs are connected to a Taco Bell. They're right next to each other.
Taco
Right?
Huts. Yeah, and sometimes they add Taco Bell in. It's 3-in-1, the Kentucky Hut.
Well, isn't that just like a choose your own diarrhea adventure? You know what I mean? Isn't that just like, how do I want it? Do I want it runny or just shoot right out of me? Huh? Do I want to just be peeing out of my butthole? What's happening here? What do I want?
Fire in the hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some more of that finger licking good stuff. COVID free slogan. What about diarrhea free? Okay, terrific. I wore this shirt last night at a show. The first comment from the audience is, look at this college boy. I said, you're right. I do have Peter Pan syndrome. I still want to be in college, and I'm 38. Okay, totally unrelated to what we're talking about. Just got to put my shirt.
I just had a little bit of thought there.
So how are things with your sister now after this groundbreaking conversation?
We cleaned it up. You
Fine
know,
about
I've
feet.
often I asked her. I said, "Where does this come from with you? Like, where does it come from? It's never enough, and there's never enough time, and never enough money, and never enough." She says that fear helps her organize herself, and I'm like, really? First of all, I don't believe that, and two, the cost of you being organized with that much stress, let it go. There's nothing zen about my sister. My sister never has a moment where she's like, oh, that I don't care about. Everything is just, hi, strong. This is my sister. Hey, we gotta do this. It's not enough time. Hurry up, pick it up. Go. Gotta go shopping. Everything is just phenomenal. It's just crazy.
Handle that. You know what I love is when you told the story, you open the story up and you go, my sister, she has 2 kids and she has a husband. And then she
Yeah, she also has a husband. Who God bless him. He's a great guy. Her husband is a really, really super sweet, beautiful man.
sounds patient.
Has to put up with a lot of shit. And I love my sister. I really do. One of
Yeah.
my best friends.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your best friends are the ones you can take the biggest dumps on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
Yeah. People ask me, as a comedian, do you worry, Pat, about getting heckled on stage? Not at all. My best friends say the worst things to me imaginable. Things that I couldn't even anticipate an audience member saying. My best friends have said 10 times worse, right? So I want to tell this real quick.
I'm prepared.
Yeah. I went hiking with a friend he was a Marine battlefield surgeon. Okay. So super prepared. He's a very successful doctor, incredibly intelligent. He has multiple degrees on top of his PhD. He has this enormous, successful practice, everything, just an awesome dude, right? And I'm telling my other friend about the hike and what a great day I've had and about my friend. And one of my best friends goes, Pat, do you think at any point in the day he had any interest in anything you had to say? I said, no, you idiot. Of course he didn't. I make jokes about poop.
And those are the best, man. Those are the best. So check this out. This is want to hear a crazy story.
Yeah, thanks for bearing with me on that one.
Oh yeah, we just almost let go of the reins. No, listen to this. A 20-year-old girl was declared dead, and then after 30 minutes of CPR, she was declared dead, and then she started breathing again.
Oh boy!
At a funeral home. I want to know who declared her dead.
Right.
You know what I mean? This was obviously one of like the EMT people. Is that what they're called? EMT?
Yeah.
I'm just like this person can never declare anything ever again, including duty-free gifts. Do you know what I mean? What made you think that she was dead? Were her eyes closed? Like, what was it? Was she wearing dark shades? Isn't that a pretty big declare when that doesn't happen? I mean, this guy probably walks into an old folks' home, sees everyone sleeping on chairs, and thinks the whole room's been flatlined.
We got to bring in the cleanup crew. We got a real mess on it.
Yeah, everyone's dead. No, it's just nap time. It's just nap time. Easy does it, big guy. Easy does it.
Ray Turner says demonic possession. Run.
Yes.
Yep. Great callback, Ray. Good callback.
Good callback. Right.
Fantastic.
Right on, Ray. Yes, bubbly.
How do stupid comedians not do that?
Yeah.
On to the next one. Hey. Okay, here we go.
Well, this is. Did you hear? Did you hear that very famous celebrity turned 90? Would you like to guess who that famous celebrity is? I'll give you a hint before you guess. For his 90th birthday, has been considered he is now shaken and stirred.
Tom Hanks.
That's really good. Yes, actually, it's Tom Hanks.
Sean Connery, 90
Sean
years?
Connery is 90 years old
that
now.
guy's still
Sean
cool.
Connery is still kicking around. He hasn't been #MeToo'd yet. Good for him, man.
It's because he's so good looking. That's a horrible thing to say.
Yes, well,
Listen,
in my day.
I do not mean that. Okay.
He's one of the old celebrities that have made it and still are in good status at the age of 90. Good for you, Shawnee. Wouldn't it be amazing if he was watching? Well, hats off to you two, Comedy and Crumpets.
If Sean Connery watches Comedy and Crumpets, I'm shitting myself on command.
We got to get him. We got to get him.
Shit yourself. Yes, sir.
He was. I think he's the best 007 ever. Right? There really is. I mean, they're still making those movies. How would you like to play a character you know you'll never be as good as the original?
I thought Pierce Brosnan was pretty good.
Pierce Brosnan was pretty good. He had a very cool, suave. But I think Sean Connery holds the belt. I think
Sean Connery rocked it. I tell you, Daniel Craig in Casino Royale was awesome, but then it kind of faded after that.
His eyes never moved. You ever notice that? Daniel Craig. It's always this. Just like I'm really happy.
Great
really
call.
Sad.
Blair doesn't even know who
excited.
Sean Connery is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's millennial for you.
Yeah.
He must be really old. Sean Connery? Well, who is he? I don't understand life. Yes, a proud Scottish nationalist, not proud enough to live there. That's sad. Ray's sad.
Sorry, Ray.
Sorry, Ray.
Yeah, Dylan could get you a peach from his sister if you like.
Mm.
Okay.
We have better
I thought
chance
that was
getting
going to
Sean.
hit with you.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought that was
I
going
was
to
just
hit.
thinking. I know that was a good callback. I was thinking. I think we got a better shot at actually getting Sean Connery on the show or getting a peach from my sister.
That was one of those where I was like, he's going to love this one. And then you gave me that
Yeah.
one. I was like, oh, I've just lost all the wind.
No, it wasn't that it wasn't funny. It was just that one's way too far out there, man.
I just
Like,
want to hear another story about what happens when you go get the peach and you try and drink out of a pool of milk in the back.
Oh my God! I'm going to show you 3 less fingers I have on my hand.
Taking on some Middle Eastern punishment system.
Yeah, comes down with the axe.
Oh, terrific! Great. Well,
yeah. Hey, let me ask you this question: when you like this past week, did you go out at all and spend some of your own money?
yeah, I spent some of my money this week.
Oh, then you're doing a lot better than Britney Spears because she's not allowed to. She Britney Spears, her money, her estate was tied up with her dad. Did you know that?
No, because she was young when she started getting famous.
Yeah, but she's my age now. Britney Spears is a year younger than me, and her estate was tied up with her dad, and now it's tied up with her younger sister. Britney can't go to a 7-Eleven and buy a Slurpee without permission.
Okay.
It's really sad. And now, other celebrities are starting a campaign called Free Britney. And these celebrities are such as Paris Hilton, Miley Cyrus, and they're allowed to do this because they got permission from their fathers.
Claire says because of her mental health.
Well, because of her mental health. Oh, thanks for throwing a wrench into that bit, Claire. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey,
actually, Dylan, it's because of her mental health.
Yeah,
so
why don't you continue?
If we could just kindly be a little more sensitive and a little less jokey, okay? You and your stupid jokes. Maybe a crumpet next time, okay? How about it?
Hey, who is this Canadian fella who seems to be next to Matthew McConaughey's underdeveloped brother who just swallowed a beehive?
That's a bit that you have?
Yeah,
that's a good bit.
Thank you. What it worked in is my missus, she loves Matthew McConaughey, and I've been growing the hair out. She watched a live stream and she's like, I could kind of see it, and I was like, how could I kind of put that together? Underdeveloped brother swallowing a beehive. That's it.
Swallowing a beehive. That's a great line.
Hey, free Britney. With every 1,000 likes.
With every 1,000 likes. Is that how that works?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure tying someone who's mentally unstable to reactions on social media is a surefire way to solve that problem. Oh!
Like. Is she free yet?
Surprised I got that sentence out without stuttering or saying like.
Yeah.
Great.
Want to hear something? Let's go. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay. Well, CPR, a little bit of tongue.
Yeah. Just not at. Yeah. Where was that?
I asked that question one time during a CPR class, just because I was so bored. The teacher was like, "Hey, when you give CPR, do you ever throw in a little tongue? Just kind of no."
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandlot style. Throw yourself off the deep end and get the hot lifeguard. Yeah.
Terrific. Great move. Oh my God, you got a hot lifeguard. Yeah.
Oh man,
I did it. I did that. Yeah, man. I once did that when I was a kid. I got that. I pretend I was drowning because I saw this beautiful long hair brunette, and then I had my eyes closed, getting CPR. Opened my eyes. It was just a fat guy named Mitch. Wasn't even a lifeguard. I think he just really had an interest in saving my life. But that didn't work.
Was he a good kisser?
It was pretty good. Kind of trajected my entire sexuality after that. So.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah. Hey, man, you can traject it however you want to.
Yeah. Jokes. People are like, "Oh my God, this is getting a little awkward." Oh, hello.
Yeah. Issa, thank you for that. That's
love.
good.
Yes. Yeah. more tongue. CPR. Thank you.
How about some of this tongue? Yes.
So,
right. Have you ever eaten tongue?
Have I ever eaten tongue?
Yeah, like cow tongue.
Yeah, when I didn't know how to kiss properly. It was a terrible experience for the woman I was with. No, I think I tried. Yeah, I tried cow tongue once, and yeah, better when they're dead. I can tell you that much. I had to learn the hard way.
Oh, buddy, you are knocking them. There you are. There, boy, we missed you last week.
Yeah, I know. Last week I was like, no, I can't say as I have.
Last week I started reading because I was just terrified that you reading out loud would set you to another level of pain with the migraine.
Oh my God! You break out the Great Gatsby or something like that? Something you were just like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's read a Constitution. Let's just pick one. Anybody?
Thomas Piketty's Capital in the 21st Century.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Okay, what's next? Hey, next.
So check this out. Listen to this, and this is in Canada. This happened in Canada, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but a 20-year-old has been fined $2,300 for throwing a party in his condo in a one-bedroom, one-bathroom condo. He's fined $2,300, and he's very upset. He's very upset about the fine. I quote. He said, "Man, like I had a party, man. Like not even a party. It was like a hangout, and everyone's like mad at me for it. I don't even know what the big hassle's about, man. I just think it's a bunch of BS, man." That's a quote. I swear. And I know you're thinking, Dylan, are you just sharing this story because you're advocating for condoms? Yes, I am. Because we have to stop giving birth to idiots like this.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I'm scared to parent. Because what's this? This guy's in the news. This 20-year-old's in the news spreading COVID. Well, if I was his father, I'd be like, is it too late to abort? Like, you know what I mean?
I think abortion should be the age should be till 18. 18. At 18, they got to prove.
Boy, is this guy really stretching the curve?
You want to talk about having well-behaved kids? That's the mark right there.
18, eh?
Just a constant state of the Hunger Games, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it certainly does add a little bit of stake to a mom saying, "Do you want me to tell your father when he gets home?" Like, no, I want to live. I want to live.
No, please don't.
Yeah, I know. Is it too late to abort? Oh my God, I'm dead. Yes, and that is there's a lot of irony in what you just said there, Blair.
We had another comment come in that's not coming on the screen from Scott. Scott, your favorite.
Here comes Scott. Here we go.
Dylan's hair could use CPR. Looks deader than, and then he uses an expletive up top there.
Oh man, I'm getting COVID. I need a COVID cut, man. Look at this nonsense. It's getting out of control.
You cut it?
Oh man, what year is it? Yeah, man, Scotty's right.
What year is it?
Yeah, you guys are making my head hurt with all this laughter. Blair, do you need a timeout? Do you need to maybe just watch something new? Maybe
we love
our fans, but we're not here to hurt. Okay, so
13 minutes remaining. 13 minutes remaining.
13 minutes to blast off.
Yeah, boy, that hair is something else, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we got here? What else? What do we got here? We got famous people, 20-year-olds. That's all crazy stuff. Yeah, how much more time? Way too much. Okay. 12 minutes and counting.
Yeah. Your beard is back.
My beard, yeah. Everything's growing. Everything's growing. My mom's watching. That's not.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
It's not. Yeah, just the hair and the beard. Am I right? Yeah.
Keep it clean, Dylan.
Let's just keep it corporate.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Powers. Let's just keep it corporate.
Listen to corporate Pat here. I know what to do. I'm going to tell you how to do it. You know what is? I run these corporate shows, and what's challenging is telling comedians what they can and can't say. And then, of course, just as I would do, a lot of the comedians, I'll be on shows with them that aren't corporate shows, and they'll be like, "Is that okay, Pat? Can I say that? Is it all right, Pat?" And I'm like,
yeah. Can I say Dick Slinger? Is that cool?
No.
Or should I just keep it to Richard Slinger?
Richard Slinger.
Yeah.
Can I say ass face? No.
Yeah.
I just say Pat face.
Yeah, man, I want to make some money. Fran has to. What is this? What's Scott? Fran just has to be appalled by the growth comment. Yeah, probably, Scott. But she made me. She's earned it. You know what I mean? I'm a millennial. I didn't ask to be born, man. Okay, like I didn't ask for this. You know what I mean, man?
I didn't ask for any of that.
Yeah, imagine 2020 turns out to be Groundhog Year.
Well, hey,
Let's take a
congratulations.
moment of silence for that one.
Take a moment of silence how you almost were unable to read the word groundhog.
Man, my eyes are going. The only thing that's not growing is my eyesight. That's getting worse.
You have glasses yet?
I wore glasses when I was younger, and I just stopped. And now I'm like, man, reading's starting to become like a combat sport. You know what I mean? Like it's a tough one. Reading. Oh, oh, geez.
You don't need it for comedy. You know, you don't need to be well read.
I hope you're right. I have some fun facts, though. I'd really like to get some of these fun facts out.
Sure, Scott.
I think, isn't it time for fun facts? Still trouble reading. Sorry to bring that up again. It's all right, Scott. Yeah, thanks. Thanks there, bug guy.
All right. Fun facts. Let's get
fun
them.
facts, right? Let's fun facts. Check this out. Messages from your brain travel along your nerves at up to 200 miles per hour. Up to 200 miles per hour. Mine move a little slower.
Yeah, I know.
It's true. Oh, check this out. Speaking of millennials has been a very they have these things called glasses now. Oh, thank you, Ray. Yes, very good.
Right to another fantastic.
Yes, very good. It's very true. Speaking of millennials, did you know that 2/3 of millennials sleep nude? Did you know that? Yeah. 100% of them are annoying. That's a fact. I think everybody.
4th and 5th year ones.
More than 50 years, yes. And I can say that because, like, I am a millennial, okay? It's like just jokes, okay?
It's okay. Hey, I have a friend who's a millennial. I can say that joke.
Yeah, I know. Aren't millennials fun? You know what? We're going to cancel you, okay? I have like 14,000 followers. Totally cancelable. I'll just tell them.
Yeah.
I've done 200 miles per hour on the Autobahn. Well, look at you, Scott. On the Autobahn? Really? Did you get over there to Europe? Where's he from again? Chicago?
He's from Michigan.
He's from Michigan. Wow. So, Scotty, you've left Michigan. Congratulations. Where'd you go? To like Columbus, Ohio or something? Did you create a yearbook? Maybe a collage?
Ohio. Now living in, hey, he moved from Michigan to Texas. Huge move. Real big cultural shift there. Real man of the world.
Well, you know what? Way to leave America. Good job there, Scotland.
Congratulations, Scott.
Yes. Check this out. This is kind of a fun fact. Human corpses can continue to move for more than a year after their death. Can you believe that? After their death. You know what that means? That means we're not even good at dying.
Yeah.
That means that once you're dead, we're just still kind of like, no, I'm good. I'm still here, man. Still moving around.
Yeah.
Anybody? No? Okay.
Especially the corpses that get misdeclared.
Yes.
Sometimes move for 15 years.
Do they move for 15 years? Is that true?
No, because they're still alive.
Does that mean they check in with these dead bodies?
Yes.
It's like,
Hey.
5 years ago, it was like, and 5 years later, it was like,
whoa.
He's definitely moving.
He's definitely moving. You just got Joseph Stalin there in the Red Square, just like busting out. Like one time he just busts out of the coffin.
Oh, Kill Bill style.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh, man. The 5-finger death punch.
Yeah.
How many times have you thought about being in a coffin and be like, could I do it? Could I do it? How many times?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah,
That's so cool. That was like the coolest thing ever. That was like coffin self-defense.
Man, the dirt. But then the climbing scene is what's miraculous.
Could that was the part that I was like, could that happen? Can you actually climb through dirt upwards like that?
Think about all the weight 6 feet under. All that dirt's got to go somewhere. So
it's coming. The dirt is coming. Is gravitating towards now the new space in the casket.
Yeah.
And you're trying to climb up, holding your breath the whole time, not sure, knowing where that ground level's at, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Ray Turner was right. Lenin, not Stalin. Sorry, Ray. You're correct.
As in John Lennon?
Yeah, the Beatles. He's in the Red Square.
It's right. It's the
Back in the
Beatles.
USSR. That's my best Beatles voice.
Yeah.
Ah, God, it's terrible.
Cool. Let's go over another fun fact. I got
terrific.
Over here. I got
5 minutes left.
5 minutes. What? Check this out. Did you know this? That eggshells are being used to grow human bones.
Oh no, that sounds neat though.
Yeah, eggshells. Have these scientists never heard of Humpty Dumpty? I don't think this ends well.
He gets a good one. That's one on the board. One
on the board.
Okay.
Yeah. The king first is the opening.
Good. Wow, that was a good one, buddy.
That was a good one? Oh, thank you. Thank you. From time to time, I'm known as a comedian.
Blair, great egg. Thank you.
Yeah, just lay. Oh, that could be that one. You just laid an egg.
Just you laid that out there for you, didn't it? That had me cracking up.
There we are. There we are. That was excellent.
Excellent.
Yes. Wow, we've got no more viewers left. Not a surprise. Really? Not a surprise. Did I mention this fun fact last time? Because I thought this was very interesting. Do you know that around 16 million people alive today are a direct descendant of Genghis Khan? 16 million people today are a direct descendant of Genghis Khan, thus answering the very begging question, who's your daddy?
Who's your...
Oh. Trouble is the bones get scrambled a lot. Oh, right. That's Scott from Michigan. Trouble is the bones get scrambled a lot. Sorry, wrong accent. So Scott's from Texas now. Oh, my God. All the dad yolks. Okay. Okay. We're having a little too much fun here.
All right.
Too much fun.
What an omelet.
Or an omelet. Or an omelet.
Just words related to eggs with no joke. Omelet.
Omelet. Well, you know, when my mom makes me one, I call it a momlet. So.
It's my favorite Shakespearean play. Omelet.
Omelet.
It's so stupid. Really the stupidest thing I've said all year, and I've said a lot of dumb stuff.
People are like, and click.
Yeah, we had 2 new viewers this week. They're gone.
Which means we're down to 0.
Genghis Khan, well-known shagger, Ray Turner, full of facts. Ray Turner has assumed the unofficial role of historian fact-checker, which we need from time to time.
We do. Ray, we appreciate your on-point facts.
Yes.
About Genghis Khan.
Your ability to look them up during the show.
Yeah, check this out. Here's another fun fact that I think you'll appreciate. That in the Northwest Territories, some license plates are in the shape of polar bears.
Oh, wait, amazing.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Which is very interesting because some polar bears in the Canadian Northwest Territories are shaped like rectangles. That would have been maybe slightly funnier had I not stuttered, but I still want to give that at least a 2 out of 10. Not the euro that
I'll take it. I'll take it. We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds. I think we should say thank you to everybody who tuned in this week on Comedy and Crumpets. I had a good time, Pat. This was a fun. I'm headache free right now, and I just feel like flying. So
yeah, buddy, you get out there, spread your wings. We had another great episode again. Ray, Blair, Scott, Isa, Colin. Thank you all for watching, and the yet to be identified in and outers. We appreciate it, even if it was just the tip. We're all for it. So tune in next week. You can follow Dylan on the TikTok, on the Instagram. It's all on the bottom at Dylan Comic. And I'm Pat Treuer at Real Funny Pat on Instagram. That's anything else you want to add, old buddy?
I just want to thank everybody again. I love it that you guys are tuning in. And I can't type fast enough to Google. I just know a lot of useless stuff. Ray, thank you for your useless information.
One man's useless stuff is Comedy and Crumpets' useful treasure. Okay.
That's right. That's right. It came in handy today. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you, Blair Woods. Have a great and safe week, everybody. We're going to be back here next week at the exact same time, 11 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 4 p.m. Mountain Time.
That
Again,
is correct.
yes. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and I hope to see you all next week. Thank you,
Oh,
and
terrific
good night,
episode.
everybody.